Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully you guys are hearing me, seeing my slide, and we're good to go. It is Saturday, October 18th, 2014. My goodness, where has the year gone? Halloween is upon us. Yesterday, Dawn and I were shopping, and there were Christmas wrapping paper and bows out and Christmas cards. Halloween hasn't even ended yet. Although I love Christmas. To me, Christmas doesn't start till after Halloween. How about you guys? It was just like, really, guys, let's not end this year too quickly. I'm still enjoying it. How's everyone doing today? Are you having an amazing day? I woke up having an amazing day. I feel something. I feel a shift. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. I just feel it. It's there. It's pretty amazing. It's life changing, and I'm really feeling that this call today can be very life changing for many of you. My name is Janet Legere. For those that are new here today, and along with my husband Don, we're your hosts each Saturday. As we share some of the strategies we've learned over the years to help you learn how to build your list, create your personal brand, build relationships, and make money online. Just want to check that everyone here has the same goal, that you're here to either make more money online or learn how to finally make money online. Somebody told you it was possible. Well, I have to tell you that it is possible, and you'll learn a bit more about Dawn and I, as that's how we'll start our call. Just a short story about where we came from, why you'd even want to listen to us. And yes, we have great success here online, and you can too. I believe in each and every one of you. I'm going to come up and inspire us life and living, and share a bit of inspiration. It's the best time of the call. I get to sit back and relax, and Dawn gets to get a word in edgewise without being interrupted. It's always the funnest part of the call. And then today is the life-changing part of the call. Oh, Barbara, I am so sorry to hear that you are not well, and I wish you wellness. I send healing light, and while your health may not be optimum, your attitude can be, right? You're still smiling, you're here, and I am very grateful that you came here, Barbara. There must be something that you get from these calls, and if all it is a good feeling, then I've done my job, and I hope that you're getting at least that from these calls. I hope you're feeling good about it, and feeling that this is something I want to be a part of. I want to do this. The Resolution Success System by Devlin Steele is something that I truly believe can change your life. Wherever you are right now, wherever you are, whether you are where you want to be or where you still want to grow more, the Resolution Success System can help you take that step quickly, very quickly. I have to warn you, though, you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to take this seriously, and you have to be willing to do the things every day that are going to move you forward. So who's willing to get into that? Who's excited about this today? Is everybody excited about the call today? Because I am. Devlin Steele is my mentor and coach and life coach, and he's a good friend, and he's been an inspiration to me over the years. And so who the heck are Dawn and Janet Legere? Well, we are two fun-loving people, ordinary people, just like you. We both come from the corporate world where we were in management. Dawn was in banking and employee benefits, and I was an accountant. I was a controller for several small to medium oil field service companies, and I worked for accounting firms, and numbers were my thing, believe it or not. I don't know, some of you may find that surprising that I was an accountant or that I am an accountant. It is something that's just natural to me, something I played at growing up, and it's really quite interesting that Dawn and I were both in the finance end, although on opposite ends of that financial scale, but it makes us a very good match. And speaking of match, we met each other online back in 1999, and very appropriate that a year later we found ourselves with the golden handshake from that corporate world that neither of us were in love with. And we decided that we would take that opportunity and learn to build our business here on the internet, that we would create something new and magical, and we did. And in 2003, the new and magical business we created went the wayside, as it was a startup company. It was our first venture into network marketing, MLM, and boy, the politics was interesting, I got to tell you. And it was a great lesson in not having all your eggs in one basket, number one. Number two, it taught me that I had everything I needed to create a successful business online in any business, because I had been spending the 3 years prior to that building my list. And so I put together the very first contact list builder program in 2003. I started to teach others. I already had always been doing that, but I put it into a systematic format so that I could teach others the strategies that I was using online to build my list and make money. It was very successful. We had an affiliate program attached to it, and things began to change. We developed several successful affiliate streams of income, network marketing streams of income. In fact, our very first MLM program, our traditional MLM, a traditional health and wellness company, one of the oldest out there, when we joined that company and decided to be a part of it, we became leaders right away, and we qualified for trips, we qualified for all kinds of awards, and we were the talk of the town. Everybody wanted to know how it was that we became stars in this company in such a short time. We'd only been with the company for 3 months when the year end was over, and we qualified for all of these incentives. And it was easy. People would say, how long have you been with the company? 3 months, 6 months. When we were on our trip, it was 6 months. We earned an all-expense-paid trip to Mexico, and it was wonderful. And it really showed us a taste of what was possible simply by building a list. And everybody wanted to know our secret. And as I started to share our secrets, the rest is history. The internet is where I love to be. This is my environment. When I discovered this environment back in 1999, I knew that this is what I wanted to do, that I wanted to master this venue and that I wanted to teach others to do the same. And I truly believe that I've done that, and that all it takes from you is a little bit of effort, a little bit of determination, and an awful lot of focus. And the challenge for each and every one of you, and I know this is true, the challenge is that focus, because there's a lot of shiny objects out there. There are a lot of things taking your attention away from your business. And I am quite confident that by the end of our call today, you're going to be feeling a lot better about your business. You're going to have a plan of action in place that's going to work for you. And you're going to have the motivation to get it done. Because if you can commit to your business and follow these steps, I can promise you that in the next 30 days, your business will grow. So before we even get started, before I turn the room over to the most wonderful man in my life, I want to know how many of you are ready to commit for the next 30 days to follow what we're going to teach today, the Resolution Success System, to learn it and follow it, commit to growing your business, commit to making this work. Right? This is easier than you guys might even think. Some of you may have taken a stab at it before. All right, maybe you've looked at it before. This is just you're going to commit to doing these activities every day for 30 days. It doesn't mean it's going to take 30 days for your business to grow. Your business could grow right now if you do all the things that you need to do. Well, there was something I needed to do back in 1998, and that was find someone that I really wanted to be with. I'm not a loner. I had been alone for some time and been in relationships that weren't healthy, and I really wanted to have a healthy relationship. And I put out a request, and this wonderful man answered that request, and we've been together ever since. And I have to tell you guys that it's pretty darn perfect. We are a lot of fun. We really enjoy life. We really enjoy living. We enjoy learning and inspiring each other. We learn growing with each other. We love learning to grow with each other. We love exploring and discovering and getting better every day. We love having aha moments together, and we love doing everything together. And today, Dawn is going to share a little bit of inspiration on life and living, and it is my pleasure and honor to share a little bit of him with you. So without further ado, please, a nice warm welcome for my partner, love of my life, Mr. Dawn Legere.
Hey, thanks for that, Janet. Hope I'm coming through okay. Good morning, everyone. Great to have you join us again. Yeah, Jan, we've been doing these calls for a number of years, haven't we? And I always get excited when I get a moment to say a few things. You know, whether you get something out of it or not, it's, you know, individual choice to take a good look at what they're doing and see if they can make change so that they can make things better for themselves and their families. But the thing I love this quote, excuse me, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And, really when, I think we're all involved in affiliate marketing, or we're all involved in some sort of network marketing or even multi-level marketing. And really, when you look at it on the outside and you look at all the people who are getting all the success, are the people who have the ability to get out there and recruit hundreds and hundreds of people each and every month or each and every week. I know a guy who has the ability to do that on a weekly basis. But here's the thing. If you're an individual like me or like you, because I can't. There's no way I can get out there and get 100 people in a day or in a week. That's a lot. That's number one. So, when you're looking at an opportunity, you look at the sheer numbers and you're thinking, holy mackerel, man, I don't know if I would ever be able to get, 1,000 people in my downline. And, that is the crazy thing, that's how we look at it. But if you look at it like you're starting a brand new career and you take a closer look at the numbers, you can start to get excited. You can start to feel a real tangible rewards just by taking a look at a program or a downline, one little piece at a time. And you can look at the little pieces as little groups of 3, or you could look at the pieces as little groups of 4 or 10, or however you want to look at it. I'm gonna suggest you look at these little pieces one person at a time, because unless you are able to motivate that individual who has decided to work with you, unless you're able to train them in a way that they can find success, you don't really have anything, and it's going to be a long road. And some people out there, getting back to the people who can do 100 at a time, or 100 in a week, or 100 in a month, those people tend to lose over the long run. So they will have those rewards in the beginning, but in the longer run, these people are going to start dropping off. And why? Because it is impossible. It is impossible for anyone in this room to work with 100 people at any one time. It is impossible. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you're looking at a multi-level marketing opportunity, look at it in stages of 1, and create a goal for yourself that is easy, that is doable, that will allow you to transition from a recruiter, where you transition from a recruiter to one of trainer. And I think that's where we all want to be, where we are in that position of a trainer, of an assistant to those people who have decided to work with us. So for example, let's say Fern, you join me in an opportunity, and in that opportunity I'm going to make a commitment to you. And this is how you have to view your MLM opportunity. So I'm going to make a commitment to Fern to get out there and help him find one person this month who wants to change their lifestyle, who is willing to do a few things over a 6-month period of time so that he can learn the system while working effectively with only one person at a time. One person. And until that one person has built down 2 levels of success, you move on and you find one more person. And you work with that person until they get it too, until they're comfortable in the process. So that you're not out there recruit, because it is so boring to be out there, to be a salesperson recruiting all the time. You don't have to do that. Your goal is to find those 5 or 6 people who you can call your captains or your generals and help them build and establish large organizations working with one person at a time. By spending your time, by spending quality time with your new business builder, by spending quality time with your new business builder so that they get it, so that they understand the process, so that they don't have to feel that they need to get out there and bring in 100 people a week. I know it's building slow, but by building slow, you have totally enabled these 6 people to get out there and run an organization with your support. Now, the idea is to transition from a recruiter or a sponsor so that you become a sponsor of people, not a recruiter. A sponsor is the individual that says, listen, it's going to take you 6 months to learn how this stuff works. And during the first 6 months, let's take it easy and only find 1 new person each month and train them the proper way. But by becoming a sponsor, you now become the trainer. Because after a 6-month period of time, you're in a position where not only do you know the system tools that you'll be using, but you're also going to know the play plan, the pay plan. I call it the play plan because, with that type of income coming in, you can certainly get out there and start playing. So you understand that program. You understand how to sign someone up. So it's easy now for you to be in a position so that you can tell your 3 people in your downline in the beginning, or your 4 people, hey, listen, I'm available between this time and this time for 3-way calls each and every day. So your job, I could teach anyone how to do MLM in 45 seconds. It's just a matter of getting out there and inviting people to take a view of your opportunity. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to know the pay plan. You don't have to know how to sign someone up, although that does help. But you don't have to know anything about the company. You really don't. All you need to know is how to invite people. And once you learn that, you're on your way. Because now you, as the sponsor, are going to be doing the closing. You're going to be getting on the phone. You're going to be helping them answer the questions so that over time they become competent enough to do it. So, as you train these people and let them go along their way, Georgia, tell Georgia that her that her speaker settings are off. That's why she can't hear me. Because she's got her speakers off. I can see it right here with the icons. So there you go. Okay. And you let them go. And you let these people go because they are now in a position where they can grow their own business and they know exactly what they need to do. And if they're doing a good job of passing that information, that system, that approach down to their downlines, so it's as easy for them as it was for you, then you're going to have a very, very productive MLM downline. One fellow I've been following a little bit online to get his system and to learn about what it is that he's doing. Well, he's not doing anything different than what we're doing. You've got your lead capture page. He gets on the phone with them, and he trains them as to what MLM is. And a few months ago, on one of the videos I was watching him, he had over 4,000 people join his downline that particular month. And he's only sponsored 5 people, but he did it the right way. And he started when he was 60. He's now 69. So over a 9-year period, he's built his business so it's delivering $80,000 a month to him. And it keeps growing each and every month only because they have a system that everyone is following. That's easy. It's not sponsoring 100. It's sponsoring 3, 4, 5 people throughout your lifetime and making sure they're the right 5 people who want to make change in their life. So when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So rather than seeing the full, whole, bite-sized pizza of MLM with all the rewards, and then you're starting to think, I cannot do that, it's impossible. Think of it as one person at a time. Take your time, do it well. Think of it as going back to school so you can learn how to live a lifestyle, so that you can learn how to develop those habits that people who live those lifestyles do. And that's all they do. That's all they do. One person at a time. And in my opinion, the best person that you want to work with and have join you out of your or join you towards financial future are those people who are close to you. So always offer them first, and then go to the people who you don't know, because it's easier to work with people who you do know than the people that you don't know. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic week, and I hope your results are bigger than you could even imagine or realize. Thank you.
Well, that was pretty phenomenal. What do you think? Pretty exciting. You guys on fire? Who's ready to change? I'm serious here. Don't say, yeah, me, I'm ready. If you're kind of really not. I'm talking about really being committed to change, being committed to, you know what, I'm done with what's been going on, and it's time to just take a moment, because really, it's a moment in all the time in it. It's a moment. Time to go for one at a time, and we're going to do it today with the resolution success system. And I'm going to zingle right in here. We're going to make this so simple that our goal here in the next 30 days is to sponsor one person in our business. Who's up for that? We're going to go through this whole thing. We're going to talk about the resolution success system. Some of you have looked at it. Some of you may even have printed it off. I'm going to venture that not many of you have actually gone through the resolution success system and created and followed the system. Anyone here who has? Just yes or no. Let's be honest. It's time to be honest, okay? This is the pamphlet. It is available in the shared file folder. Make immediate real changes in your life. Finally, an easy to implement system, regardless of the time of year. Who's ready? This is 10 steps. This is the simplest thing you could possibly ever commit to doing. The only thing I guarantee it will do is help you make a change in your life in a better direction. You're going to learn how to commit to doing something and doing it every day. And you're going to do it every day. You're going to focus on it. You're going to change what you're doing. You're going to make it done. There, see, Vince says that he printed it out but not done it yet. So ready to do it? Bob's ready. Who's ready to do this? Who's ready to do this? Bob's ready. Hyacinth is ready. Good job. Who else? Barbara's ready. Now you're making a commitment here in front of a lot of people. Fern is ready. Okay, you're making a commitment here in front of a lot of people. I hope you're taking it seriously. Vince is ready. I'm proud of you guys. I hope you're taking this seriously. Got Vince and Bob and Barbara and Hyacinth and Fern. Anyone else ready to commit to doing this? And I mean, it's a commitment. If you want to make more money for whatever reasons, you go on more vacations, or you can have more things, or you can enjoy more company, you can do whatever you want. Buy better food, buy better medicine. I don't know. More money can be a lot of things to people. It's just a thing. But if you need more of it, then you have to commit to doing a few things that are going to get you to that money. Yes? Now, I'm guessing here that you all are looking for more money in some shape or form, and there's no magic button to making money online. Like, really, people, do you think that there's a better program out there, a better system out there? Do you think there's some secret? Do you think, really, after all this time, really? Come on. I love you, but really, you're still looking for it, though, aren't you? It's not there, but this is. And what we teach really does work. So for a moment, I want you to just sit back. I want you to close your eyes. And I'm going to read from the Resolution Success System. All right? Close your eyes. I'm going to assume your eyes are closed for a moment. I want you to just listen to my voice. I want you to close your eyes and imagine what your life would look like if you could implement a system in your life to actualize your goals. Actualize equals actually realize. What would your life look like if you actually realized your goals? Close your eyes. See yourself in the body that you want, the relationship you want, the house, everything, anything. Think about it. It's in the shared file folder, Barbara, bottom right-hand corner. It's called the RSS.pdf. Are you playing the game? Are you thinking about it? What would your life look like with everything you want? What would it look like when you achieve your goal? Think about it. Is it a nice image? Vince says it's hypnotic. Is it a nice image? Wouldn't you do anything to create that picture? Hyacinth, Vince, Barbara, Fern, Bob, would you do anything to create that picture? Is it a nice picture? The rest of you, did you create a picture in your mind that was a nice picture? Does your life look pretty good when you get to your goal? Does it feel pretty good? I sure hope so. I mean, why else do you have a goal? I hope that you can actually see that life, that you can feel it, that you can visualize that. That's a pretty nice picture. I can picture me there. Yeah, are you ready to do what's necessary to do it? Did you say yes? Well, if you did, you're lying. Come on, year after year, you said you would make things happen and you didn't. You didn't do all you could. So you must not want it that bad. In fact, often you did nothing at all, especially at New Year's Eve. It's gotten to the point we all laugh at New Year's resolutions. Do you know what we're laughing at? We're laughing at ourselves. We know we're the joke when we make these resolutions because we know we're not going to do what it takes to actualize them. Yeah, sure, the gyms are crowded for the first 2 weeks in January, and my question is, where did everyone go by the third week? Well, I know the answer. Everyone went back to their old patterns. So the truth is, we're not willing to do what it takes. So I'm going to ask you one more time, are you willing to do what it takes? We're going to talk today about why people fail, what this resolution success system really is, and we're going to go through the 10 steps. And I am going to challenge you to get the resolution success guide. It is in the shared file folder, rss.pdf. Just click that little icon at the bottom right-hand corner, and you'll see the file there in a list of files. I'll show it to you later. I really want you to think about this and think about whether or not you're done with things the way they are. Maybe you're happy with things the way they are, but I'm just curious, who's kind of fed up with things the way they are and you're ready for a shift? Who's ready to finally make a shift? You're finally going to release all limitations and let go of everything, and you're going to do this. You're done. You're done with that, and you're ready for new. Yes? Oh, Maurice is. Look at that. He didn't even hesitate to say yes. Good man, Maurice. Good man. Print off the resolution success guide. So let's talk about why people fail. Number one, we don't have a system that works. Why don't you have a system that works? I could go on and 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 on. Do I need to? No, you're so distracted. You wouldn't know if you had a system that works. At the end of the day, this is not like that system. This isn't like an online system. This is different. You need a system for life. You really do. You need a system to help you get where you want to get. A system that works every time. You try to take on too much. Who's guilty? Who's guilty of taking on way too much all at once? I'm going to go a quick yes for everybody here. And here's one of the biggest ones, and many of you, I believe, are guilty of this, and you may not even realize it, but deep down you really don't believe that you can do it. I was speaking with a fellow yesterday that just became a partner with me in our business, and I told him I believed in him. I believed he could do this, and he didn't believe it could be done. And I said, but I believe in you. I believe you could do it. I believe if you follow what we're teaching, you can do it. If you can do this, you can do it. If you stick and you follow what we're teaching, you'll do it. At the end of our conversation, he was excited again. Because I really believe if he follows the system, he can do it. You have to work the system to make it work. Thank you, Vince. The challenge is continuing to work the system, because sometimes you don't see results immediately. Sometimes you want results and they're just not happening yesterday. So what is the resolution success system? Well, it really is the first step to understanding you can achieve anything you want. Okay, so Barbara, I have a slide at the very bottom right-hand corner. Do you see a little, it's like a triangle. It looks like this, but the other way around. It's got 3 little baubles on it. Do you see it, Barbara? Okay, so if you click on that, it'll pop up a pop-up, and there should be a list of files there. And one of them says RSS. It's the 4th one down. And on the right-hand side, there's 3 little arrows. You look for the one that goes down, and you click on it, and it will download the file for you. Okay? There'll be plenty of time after the call to get it too. With the resolution success system, we're going to teach you that this system that really can work for you. You have to be ready to learn the system. It's not hard, okay? 10 simple steps. Number 1, the system. We're going to show you how to divide and conquer your goals and how to believe in your ability to achieve. So I look around the room and everyone here is familiar to me. Okay? You are all familiar to me. I know your names. Some of you I've met in person. Some of you I've seen your picture. I've heard your voices. You're all familiar to me. You're all my friends. And I believe in your ability to do this. I fear you don't really believe in the ability for it to be done, because it's been difficult for you to stay to the task. And I don't know why. I don't have that answer. I do know that this system works. And I know that I believe in your ability to do this. And if you are willing to give yourself the time to do this, and you know what, today I'm going to make this really easy for you, okay? Because with this system, if you really, we're going to make it easy for you, but I'm going to challenge you all to sit down with the resolution success system to, get your favorite beverage, quiet the house, don't answer the phone, shut it off if you can, put on inspiring music, whatever inspires, motivates you, and sit down with a pen and paper in the resolution success system and read it and take it seriously and decide what you really want in life. Because if you do that, I promise you the resolution success system will help you achieve it. Guaranteed. These 10 simple steps will help you set and achieve a 30-day goal. Now, would you agree, if you were to set a goal for a year from now, 12 months from now, and you broke it down into little goals that you could achieve every 30 days, do you think you just might get to your goal in a year? The challenge is doing those steps. We're going to talk about that. I don't know what stops you, other than you're not really committed to your business, okay? There's still limitations. You still have reasons. Abraham would call them excuses. There are reasons. There are things that are going on in life that prevent you from doing what you really want to do or what you say you really want to do. So we really need you to be committed to learning to do this. It really can be the door to everything, because when you master this simple process, when you really, really get this for anything that you want, and you can use this for any part of your life, whether you want to lose weight. Let's face it, losing weight isn't about losing 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 pounds. I look back at what I weigh now, and Dawn, you're going to have a heart attack in a minute. At one point, I was 50 pounds heavier than I am right now. At the time, I couldn't even imagine that I weighed what I weighed. And I didn't even know how I was possibly going to get rid of all that weight. And yet I did. I didn't focus on getting rid of the weight. I focused on being the weight I wanted to be, and taking the little steps. Well, there's no need to gain weight, but let's face it. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a love of food. I love food. It's my passion. I love food. Yes, but I've learned to moderate, right? It's all about my health as well. But it's like anything. It's one bite at a time. A 30-day goal. In 30 days, I could lose, 5 pounds or 6 pounds or 8 pounds. You can apply these steps to any goal, any part of life, whatever that is. So think about something you want to achieve today. We are going to talk about achieving a goal that's really applied to your business, because you're all involved in marketing a business here on the internet. Yes, you all said yes at the beginning. Everybody here has a business in marketing. So therefore, we're going to apply this strategy to your business. Now, I want you to think about it. I want you to think about the bigger picture. We're going to go through the 10 steps. Here they are. I'm going to go through them very quickly because I really need you to take this out. I need you to print it off. On the first step, there's the first step. Learn and use this success system, and then you have to commit. All right, look at it there. Sign it. Put the date on it. Make it so. Commit to it. Take this seriously, okay? The only person you can commit to is yourself. Am I right? So do it. Print it off. Sign it. Step 2. All right, step 1. Say it out loud. I am committed to learning the tools to life system, the resolution success system. Just say yes in the text chat if you are committed to learning this system. Because I want you to focus on the system, not the goal. We're going to set some goals. We're going to talk about goals. They can be as big as you want them to be. There's nothing here that can be too big. You need to know that, okay? Are you committed to learning this system? Maurice is, Barbara is. Who else is really, really committed to learning this? Because I'm going to tell you guys, there's nothing magical here. What the heck have you got to lose? It's 30 days. Give me a break. What are you going to do in 30 days differently than what you've done in the last 30, 60, 90, 120, 375 days? Yes. Bob's committed with a big yes. Awesome. Now, step 2, pick one and get it done. So the first thing you have to do is think about a goal that you have. One of my goals is to become debt-free. Yes, I still have debt. But when you make changes, it causes things to go the other way, and then you go back and you catch up. Yeah, it's fine. I've come to realize that it's just a vibration. So to become debt-free, that will happen soon. We're on our way. To buy and renovate our home, we're working on that as well. And to publish my book, Get Stuck on Happy. Those are 3 of my goals. Now, I commit myself to accomplishing the goal of becoming debt-free in 2014. I commit to that goal. I will make that happen. Pick something that matters to you. Something that you really, 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 really want. Not what someone else thinks that you should want, but something that you want for you personally. What's something that you want? Maybe it's a trip you want to go on. Maybe it's you want to buy some new furniture. Maybe you want a new car. Maybe you want buy a bigger house. Maybe you want to whatever. It might be anything. It might be maybe you want to buy some jewelry. Maybe you want to go out for dinner. It could be something big. It could be something small. I prefer that you make something big. Pick something. Something big that you want to get done. And we're going to take it further. Because in step 3, we're going to divide and conquer. So we're going to start small. Size matters. And this is where I'm going to help you do this, all right? We're going to play a game for the next 30 days, and the only thing you're going to focus on is getting a new business partner in your business. Now, when I say a new business partner in your business, I'm talking about sponsoring someone in your business who's going to work with you to duplicate what you do, and you're going to give them the resolution success system. You're going to help them plug in and do the things they need to do every day to sponsor one person in their business, in your business. Who's on board with that? In the next 30 days, you're going to add one new active business partner to your business. You're going to help that person do the same. right? So you're going to sponsor them. Once you sponsor them, you can set a new 30-day goal, and you're going to sponsor a new person and help your new person sponsor a new person. Are you getting the picture here? So it's for any business you're doing, doesn't matter what your business is. You could do this as for subscribers, but I've just realized that I've got it here for internet marketers, how many subscribers in the next 30 days. But I just want you to commit to getting one new business partner in your business, someone you can work with in the next 30 days. I'm going to tell you something, guys, that if you focus on doing the steps, you can make that happen, all right? So when you print this off, you're going to write that down, that you're going to sponsor a new member, a new business partner in your business. Now, here's where y'all get stuck, the rule of 20, because you don't know what to do every day. Do not skip this step. What can you do every day? What are some of the things you can do every day to connect you with people who may be interested in your business? Anyone? I have a list of things here. I'll spit them out to you, okay? There's actually the step of rule of 20. I will accomplish sponsoring one new member next 30 days. I would write that up there. There's my list. Here's a list of things I can do on any given day to help me sponsor that new member. I can do safeless advertising to get new subscribers in my list so that I can talk to those people. I can create a new lead capture page. I can do a blog post. I can curate content. I can record a video. I can send solo ads. I can set up a safe swap ad. I can post on Facebook. I can send Skype requests. I can follow up on Skype. I can post, engage on Facebook groups. I can send a So Cool message. I can follow up with my downline members. I can write an article for Easy Articles. I can surf traffic exchanges. I can do permission-based marketing on social networks. I can meditate. Yes. If I meditate every day, and I imagine those people coming in my business, they will. I can write a report to give away. I can research a new advertising sources. I can post ads on the online ad network. And it can go on and on and on and on and on. This is the most important step not to miss. You need to have a list of activities that you can be doing every day, and every day you need to be talking and connecting with people, and you need to do whatever it is you need to do to reach your goal of how many people you're going to connect with every day. I hope that makes sense to you guys. This isn't a plug-in business. There is no such thing where you just, plug a link out there and people are going to join your business. That's not what this is. This is about building a real business. You guys are ready for real change, yes? You ready to get into the big girls and boys clubs? Who's yes? You ready to live the lifestyle? So what goes on your list? Well, I just read off my list, and there they are there. Step 5, you have to be proud of what you want to do. Now, many of you are going to say that your spouses or partners really don't support what you're doing here on the internet. I hear that all the time. It's such a poor excuse. If you believe in something, then you need to believe in it. There's got to be a reason you believe in it, so believe in it. And if they scoff at you, say, that's okay, I appreciate that you don't understand. I'll just show you how it works. Don't let their disbelief in you cause you not to get the results you want. Get your goal up there, write it up, put it on sticky notes, post it everywhere. I'm going to sponsor a new member in my business in the next 30 days. Doesn't that feel good to sponsor one person into your business in the next 30 days? You can do it. It's much easier to think about sponsoring a new business in the next 30 days than it is to sponsor 100 people in your business in the next 30 days. Yes? And you know that one can turn into many very quickly. Now, you have to visualize this goal. We did a little visualization at the beginning. This is something you need to focus on a regular basis. You need to think about your goal. You need to think about your business. You need to think about the growth. You need to think about the freedom you're going to achieve if you do these things every day. When you really sponsor your business, you got to feel it. You got to live it. You got to breathe it every day. This is the biggest challenge, is staying in that positive mindset while you're learning, while you're overwhelmed with stuff, while everything's coming at you from every direction and you're not sure where to go. It can be a challenge to stay in that positive mindset all the time. And that's what you really need to do. Yes? I think you guys are starting to recognize that. That's why we have our morning motivator Monday to Friday, because I know how important it is to work on feeling good. I'm so excited to see the growth in our business as new members are joining daily and our income grows. It feels invigorating to see the activity and know that we're helping so many people create positive change in their lives. Doesn't that feel good? It does. It feels so good. Train your brain. It's a muscle. Act as if. This is one of the things that challenges many is getting you to really act as if you're already there. What does that mean, act as if? Well, it could be different for everyone. I don't know what your goal is. Is your goal to weigh less? Is your goal to grow your business more? What does it mean to grow your business more? If you had more money, what would that mean? How would you feel? And that's all act as if means, is how would you feel? How would that make you feel? Well, feel it now. There's nothing to stop you feeling it now. Absolutely nothing. Barbara says, I told my daughter, says it's a scam. She showed me on the internet of one person, didn't listen to her all the ways. Well, you know, Barbara, there are some scams out there, okay? But I'm going to tell you that most of what's out there are good opportunities. Now, having said that, let me clarify that businesses come and businesses go. And you need to recognize that the business you're with that may seem like the best thing since sliced bread and you love it, you love everything about it, something may happen and it may not be here tomorrow. And that's why it's important that you really focus on your goals, on always following those steps and understanding the process, because the truth is that there's a lot of great opportunities out there, and there are a lot of ways to make money out there. We've been doing it for 15 years. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't possible. Would you agree, Barbara? We've been here for 15 years. We've been doing these live calls for 15 years. We wouldn't be doing it if this wasn't possible. Act as if. Write down your vision. Grab Tina's book, Be That Girl, Plan It, Do It. I'm so happy and proud of myself as I've accomplished the following goals. There you go, Barbara. Just stick with your vision and believe in what you're doing. You can make it happen. Make sure you write down your 30-day goal and your list of activities and do it. Pick from those activities every single day. Every single day, you must connect with people. If you want to sponsor in your business every month, you better talk to at least 10 people a day. You may make contact with 10 people. 10 people who say no. If you can make contact with 10 people every day who say no, you're going to sponsor a new person in your business in a month. If you keep inviting people to look at your presentation, you're going to sponsor someone in your business. So stop being afraid of asking and go out and ask. If you have 100 people that say no, that's okay. Go and find 100 more. But don't stop. Don't say, well, I tried, but nobody responded. Go somewhere else. Find somewhere else. Don't stop. Put in the effort to make the resolution a reality. Who's going to put in the effort to make the resolution a reality? Just say yes, and a big yes, capital yes. You're going to put in the effort to make the reality. You're not going to let things get in the way. You're going to be consistent for the next 30 days. What else is the next 30 days? Think about the last 30 days. What the heck did you do differently in the last 30 days that you did the 30 days before that? Nothing. Let's do things differently. Let's be consistent. Let's believe that we can do this. Don't let anything get in your way, and get out there and know that your goal is to connect with people and invite them to look at your presentation, and it's okay if they say no. And you just keep doing it every day, day in and out. And every 30 days, you're going to lather, rinse, repeat. You're going to look at your goal and you're going to do it again. But for the next 30 days, you are simply going to intend to be successful and make this work. Yes? You're not going to stop. You're going to keep doing it. You got to change the way you speak, Barbara. So just say, I've been talking to people and I know that people will say yes. Don't say, I'll not stop. Say, I will continue to talk to people and I get someone to say yes. I'm going to build my business. I'm going to make this happen. You can make it happen. Here's the 10 steps. Grab the book. I don't know how I got from 6 to 15. My apologies. Got to fix my slides. Bottom right-hand corner is the shared file folder. So here's a picture that shows you where to find the name of the file, rss.pdf. So you see the little gizmo there. Let me just point that out to you right here. This little gizmo right there. All right, that's the shared file folder. So if you see that, you click on that, it's going to bring up this pop-up box, and there's the file right there, RSS. It's a PDF file, and you're going to click this button right here to download. Print it off. Okay, I can't stress this enough. Print the document off. Read through it. It's not very big, okay? It's not big. But I can't stress enough how important it is that you take it seriously. Seriously. Okay, there's only 10 little steps. You saw there's not much to fill out. Make this happen. Make it important. Do it today. Make it happen today. Take the time. If it takes you an hour, 2 hours, doesn't matter. I gave you some ideas today, but I don't know what your big goal is. All I know is if you were to sponsor a new member into your business every 30 days, would you help them to do the same? Can you imagine where would your business be in a year? Sit down with a pencil and a piece of paper and write it down, because month 1, you're going to have 1 person. Month 2, you're going to have 2. Month 3, you're going to have 1, 2, 3 new people. Month 4, you'll have even more new people. I'd have to write it down to figure out where it would grow. But at the end of the year, you're going to have a lot of new people in your business who are doing exactly what you're doing. And you will have sponsored 12 people personally into your business. And now, if you've sponsored 12 people in the last 12 months, then, keep doing what you're doing. If not, then let's get you consistently doing this, okay? Because I believe if you follow the system, it can work for you. Whatever your business is, whatever primary business you're building, it doesn't matter what you're building. If you follow this, you're going to get that business growing. So I'm going to ask again. Who's committed to making this happen in the next 30 days? In the next 30 days, you're going to sponsor 1 new person in your business. And you're going to work with that person to help them do the same. So Maurice is still committed. With a small yes, but he's committed. Fern's committed. Awesome. Who else? Barbara's committed, and she seed. All right. There we go. Barbara's really committed. I love it. Who else? Anyone else really committed to making this happen? Some of you are going, I'm just not sure. I don't know if I should really commit, because if I commit, then I don't know. What if I don't make it happen? What if I fail? What if I can't do it? What if I'm unable to? What if? Rick G, if you don't mind, if I could ask what your last name is. It's a little hard for me to follow up. And yes, I intend to follow up with each of you as best I can. Georgia, awesome. Okay, now it's going to require laser focus, all right? It's going to require a laser focus. It means you might have to let go of some of your limiting beliefs. You might have to let go of some of the things you're doing. Hey, Richard, awesome. Glad that you're back, Richard. We're going to get things working for you. Garcia, I thought that was Rick Garcia. Great. Awesome, Rick. Glad to have you with us. Glad you're committed. Bob, I expect that you're committed here. I'm going to write you down here. I did see a big yes before. Anyone else want to get their name on that list? You guys are awesome. Really appreciate each and every one of you. If you took anything away from today's call, and I hope that the least that you took away was this report, which is down in that shared file folder. If you do nothing else today, please print this off, put it on your desk, and make it the next thing you do. Shut everything off. Give yourself time to really think about this. Now remember, the goal you're going to do is to get 1 new person in your business, but I want you to go through this, and I really want you to think about what is it you're doing with your business? What is it that you want in life? Visualize it. Think about how you can apply this to all areas of your life. Make it a commitment. Make it a priority. All right? It can work for you. I know it can. If you've taken something away today, go tell others. Spread the word. Do a blog post about it. I go on Facebook and tell people about it. Share. Twitter. By sharing and doing, you're going to make it work for you. Just want to remind you of our morning motivator calls every Monday to Friday. If you need a reason to do this, if you still need some motivation and inspiration, something that can really lift your spirits, come and join us. We'll help you commit to becoming a better you, as I am committed to becoming a better me. And I know as I become a better me, no, Barbara, we prefer not. If you want to wait until the very end of the class, then you can certainly network with other members, if you don't mind. So if you just wait till the end of the call, that would be beautiful. I usually say that at the beginning of the call, and I didn't today. I apologize. Monday to Friday, we're at the Morning Motivator at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're up at that time of day, come and join us. We certainly have a lot of fun working on the law of attraction, reading books. Right now, we're reading The Power Is Within You of Louise Hay, and we're almost finished that book, and then we're going to venture into E Cubed, which is going to be a fun book. And then we'll be back here next Saturday at Get Live Training. I'm going to have Matthew Graves come on and talk to you guys about Legends Mailer, our secret sauce. Our marketing system is almost ready, and I'm pretty excited to get that launched fully and completely, because the Legends Mailer is a funnel for something that's really important to me, something that's near and dear to my heart, near and dear to Dawn's heart, and that is the Legends Network. And the Legends Network has recently just added Legends Destinations. If you haven't looked at it, guys, I got to tell you, it's not what you think it is. This is different than anything I've been involved in before, because regardless of what business you're involved in, the Legends Network and TLM Destinations can become a part of what you're doing. Because the Legends Network, the main part of it is our interviews, the interviews with successful people in the industry. And I have to tell you, if you were only to listen to one of those a day, you would be so filled with information and learning and skills that you could apply to your business. You couldn't help but become successful if you apply what you learn. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of interviews back there with millionaires, billionaires, people who are very successful, people who've made it work, including yours truly. And then they just recently added TLM Destinations, living the TLM. Imagine traveling around the world, more affordable than you ever imagined. And I got to tell you guys, I've never been excited about travel businesses before, but what I'm seeing here at TLM Destinations makes it really simple. So I'm going to invite you all to join us at the Legends Network webinar. Make sure that if you like what you see, you get back to the person who invited you here. We like to maintain our downline integrity. So if you like what you see at the Legends Network, get back in touch with the person who invited you here. If I invited you here, please get in touch with me. I want to talk to you about the Legends Network and why we're so excited about it. For now, it's about a minute to the top of the hour. I want to get you guys to come and join me at the TLN webinar. I really appreciate that you came here today, that you put yourselves out there, that you took time away from your day. It is Saturday in most of the world. For some of you, it's probably late in the day. And I appreciate that you spent some of your time with us. And I hope you did take away a lot today. I hope you'll take this serious about the Resolution Success System. Again, I can't stress enough the importance of applying this to your life, because it really can change everything that's happening to you if you decide to make the commitment. 30 days. That's all I'm asking for. Come and join us over at the Legends Network. You guys have yourselves an amazing day. We'll see you back here next Saturday at Get Live Training. Thank you for making my day amazing. And Dawn, thank you for making my life amazing. See you guys next time. Have a great day. Barbara, you may share with our group.